Let's say the date so that people can know when I did it. April 28th, 2016. So I said I'd make a video making this one. I'm kind of doing things ass backwards. Usually I cut out the sign first, but kind of humming and hawing because this is an important one. And I'm going to put Dave and Eric. I'm not pronouncing the last name right, so I'm not going to say it. At makeawoodsign.com. I'll put the link in the description as well. This is their layout letters, and as you can see, obviously, I don't have all of them, so they have a video on how to do that too. It's going to be hard to film this. So I'm going to try and keep it under 10 minutes, maybe time lapse doing this sign, hoping Eric makes it sign carvers of the day sign. Here we go. Okay, so that time lapse didn't work too well, but you get the gist of it. I'll put a link to Eric's video that tells you when you have limited. I didn't have that S. I used that 2 here and here as well. I'll put a link to Eric's. He shows it really well how to use. You just basically cover up what you've already used with cardboard, right? And then you just spray and move on. I'll put a link to Eric's video. He shows it way better. I'm not good at this video thing. Wow. Being set up to carve wood signs and film carving wood signs. 2 different things. I had to like totally rearrange my bench. So this is just a test. I moved the V and E when I laid it out. So one of the things you got to remember, this is hand carved wood signs. So be happy with your imperfections, is my thoughts. Yeah, you want to lay it out. You want to make it half decent, but if I'm quoting the router and cowboy, a friend of Eric's, if you want it to be perfect, put it on a CNC. O's are the hardest ones to carve, and when I first started doing them, I do them, then I go back in and I try and do them a little better, try and get that inside circle a little more, not circular, but elliptical, I guess you would call it, and man, oh man, you just make it worse. Be happy, hopefully this is working, with your imperfections. I'm going to time lapse the rest of it. This is just a test. Okay, time lapse is super fast, so I just wanted to show my old Black & Decker 9 amp, and the bearing's still holding up and everything, so make sure it's unplugged. And I wanted to show you White Side USA from Eric and Dave. I just happen to have one of each. This is their 60 degree. I use it the most. And this one is the profile, which I will put, filming I'm knocking everything, goes a bit down my bench. profile bit. I keep them in the tube so they don't wreck each other. Okay, so time lapse is pretty quick. So I've already done it, but I take my brush, I give her a nice good brush with that. I even use a little toothbrush. Basically, my little screwdriver, I got a little carving tool, and if need be, a little razor blade knife. Basically, I just want to get out anything that's going to come loose. And then I take it over to my air, little blow off with the air, and then we paint it. That'll be next. Okay, there it is. Just going to give it a little spray. I'm going to do a couple others. Multitasking. Now, last time you're looking more at my butt than you were. Sorry, I started without you. Like I said, I'm not good at the filming part, but this is 50 grit. Get the gist. I can do the rest in time lapse.